Good morning to everyone. Uh, in the today's class, we will see the source transformation and we will see some numerical based on that. In yesterday lecture also, we have seen the source transformation. So I have mentioned all the rules and I have posted a video. I hope you everybody have seen the video for the rules and regulation of the source transformation. Okay. So the question I am taking today is one of the question reduce the network shown into a single current source in parallel with a single element. Okay, so this is the question we have to take, and I am for that I am taking this diagram. They have given and they have accessed convert above network into single voltage source. And now we will see the solution. Okay, so diagram we have given to convert into a single voltage source across terminal AB with the help of the source transformation. Right? So this is our aim. And we have discussed what is the source transformation. Source transformation means converting a voltage source into current source or current source into voltage source. So how to deal with such a numerical? Okay. So the first and most important point here is that we have a four sources here. You can see that 1 ampere is a current source, 4 volt is a voltage source, this 6 volt is again voltage source, and 3 volt is a voltage source. All these are the practical sources, right? So whenever we have to solve this type of numerical, the first step is that you first identify the connection. And depending upon the connection, we have the rule. Okay. So as there are two connections, series and parallel. So if I will pass the amount of current from this point, so what I will got here at this point, the current is divided into two parts here. Fine. So if the current is splitting, that means this current source and this voltage source both are in parallel. Fine. So what I observed that these two and these two both are in parallel. Fine. Similarly, we will see here if the current will come here, the current is divided into two part here. If the current is divided, that connection is called as a parallel. Again, so we will see that this voltage source is 6 volt and this 3 volt voltage source both are in parallel. So ultimately, if you see that this lower portion of the network is a parallel and this upper portion of the network is also parallel connection. Now, how to solve it? So, remember the rule number 4 where we have studied that if there are parallel connection, all the sources must be a current source. Fine. So, if in the network you have any voltage source, convert that into a current source so that we can add that both the source. Okay. So, what we will do now in the first step, convert all the voltage source into its equivalent current source. Okay. So now I am converting this. So you can see. So they have given in terms of box. So use that. Just the symbol, whatever given in the numerical, you have to use same symbol. Okay. So this is the current source, which will be as it is. This is 2 and this will be 1 ampere. Fine. Now we will convert this 4 volt source. So this will be like this. We will be okay. And now the resistance will come in parallel because we know that the rule of current source in practical current source the resistance comes in parallel. What is the value of that resistance is again 2 ohm and the polarity is plus minus, so the arrow will come in upward direction positive. Okay, what is the value of this current source? The value of this current source is by Ohm's law 4 by 2, that is voltage by resistance. So answer is 2 ampere. Okay, so you can see that we have convert this voltage source 4 volt source, this 4 volt voltage source into the current source. Right. Now similarly we will be converting the lower portion of the network. Okay, so I'm separating like this. So both are connected ultimately. So I'm converting the 6 volt source. Okay, so this 6 volt source will be like this. The resistance now come in parallel. So this will be 3 ohm. Now you will see the current will go downward. Why downward? Because it is minus plus. So what is the voltage? I will give the name as what is the current? It will be 6 by 3. So value of the this current is again 2 ampere. Right? Now similarly convert this 3 volt source. So like this, this will be, and this is the value of the resistance. Fine. So this resistance is 1 ohm. Now the polarity is plus minus, so current will go upward. So I will give the name as I3. So what will be I3? Voltage by resistance 3 by 1. So answer is 3 ampere. Fine. So this will be the pointer. Right. So you can see that in the first step, what we have convert all the voltage source into its equivalent current source. Right. Now next step. This will be the step number 2. What you observed here is that this 1 ampere current source and this 2 ampere current source both are connected in parallel, and we know that in parallel the current source are added. Similarly here, this I2 of 2 ampere and this is of 3 ampere, both are connected in parallel. So this is also added, but here it will not be addition because one current is going downward and one current is going upward. So we have to subtract that. Okay. So here in the first portion there is addition, and here in the last portion there is a subtraction. Subtraction is due to the direction of the current. If the direction of the current is same, it will have addition. If the direction of the current is reverse, it will have a the subtraction. Okay. So now I will draw the third step. So I will add all the current sources. Okay, like this you can see. So this will be the next point. Okay, so I am adding this. So current is simply added here. Okay, so what will be the value? I equivalent, it is 1 plus 2. So answer is 3 ampere. What will be the resistance? 2 parallel with 2. Your answer is 1 ohm. If you solve this, 2 into 2 upon 2 plus 2. So our answer is 1. And similar way, like this, the last portion. Okay, we have again added this one. So now which current is large? 3 ampere is large. So take the direction of this one. Okay, and what is I equivalent? The 3 minus 2, the higher value of current minus the lower value of current, and 1 ampere. Fine. What will be the resistance? Resistance is 3 parallel with 1. So it is 3 by 4. Okay. So 3 by 4 means 0.75 ohms. Okay. So this is your part B. Right. So what we have done, you can see that we have convert the given source into this type of source. Okay. So you can see in the first step, we have 4 sources. In the second step, we have only 2 sources. Okay. Now again, apply the rule of connection. So you can see here, if you current passing here, the current will go through and it will come out through B. So definitely these two are in series now. So this connection is series. But in series connection, all sources must be a voltage source. So now what is our next step? We will convert both these current source into a voltage source. Okay, so I am taking the next slide. So in the next slide, what I am doing in the third step, convert current source into its equivalent voltage source. Okay, so that will come like this. This is the first current source. I will take the value by going up, and this will be the second. Right? So this is the B point, and this is the A point. Okay. So what is the value of resistance here? Here is 1. Here is 0.75. Okay. So I am taking a value. Here value of the this is 1, and this is 0.75. Fine. Then next, Here current is 3 ampere, here current is 1 ampere. Okay. So here what will be the voltage? Current is I into R by Ohm's law 3 into 1. So answer is 3 volt. Fine. Here plus minus because current is upward direction. V2 is I think 1 volt ampere is current and 0.75 is the resistance. So it is 0.75. Right. So what we have seen that there is a series connection and we have converted both the voltage source into current source. Now we will reach to the last step, and the last step is that if you see that the connection is series because the current is flowing directly from A to B. So current in both the voltage source, all the resistance will same. So it is a series connection, and when it is a series connection, all the voltage source should be added. So I will add both the sources, and the answer will come like this. Like this. So this is the B point and this is the A point. So this is R equivalent. Okay. This is plus minus. This is V equivalent. Okay. So what will be the R equivalent? It's simply two resistance addition because in series resistance is added. So 0.75 plus 1. So answer is come out to be 1.75 ohms. What will be the value of V equivalent? Simply add the two voltage, that is V1 plus V2. So V1 is 3, V2 is 0.75. So your answer is come out to be 3.75 volt. So this will be the answer of the question we have given. So you can see that they have given you this type of source, this type of network where we have four sources are there. The question was convert the above network to a single voltage source. So you can see that we have converted the complete network into a single voltage source. So this will be your final answer. Okay. So in that way, we have to deal with the source transformation numerical. So if you see that here we have used only first four rules. The first rule is the convert voltage source into current source. Second rule we have discussed, convert the voltage source into current source. Then the series connection of voltage source and then parallel connection of the current source. So in that way, you can easily solve any type of the question. Yes. Now our aim is to convert this complete network into a single current source. Okay. So I have three sources here. You can see that this is the first source, which is a current source. This is the second source, which is a voltage source. And this is the third source, which is a current source. So now everyone should be able to identify the sources. It's very simple. If it is a volt, 10 volts, so it is a voltage source. If it is a 5 ampere, it is a current source. Okay. Now we will be solving on the method which we have discussed in the previous question. Convert the voltage source into current source. Okay. So here we have only one source, which is a voltage source. So we can convert that. After converting, what will be the answer? Okay. So I will be converting like this. So remaining circuit will be same. Only we will change the values of the voltage source. So this will be 5 ampere will be as it is. These 2 ohms will be as it is. Okay. Now we are coming here. So now replace this voltage source with the help of current source. Okay. Like this. So current will in the upward direction because positive negative. Now the resistance will come in parallel. Okay. This will be 2. So what will be the current value? Voltage by resistance. So it is 10 by 2. So answer is 5 ampere. Fine. This resistance will be as it is. Now here you can see that this is a 3 ampere source and resistance is in parallel. So this connection and this connection both are same. Okay. So don't get confused there. So this is the 3 ampere source. And now I will be making in a traditional way. So this is the 2 ohms. And this will be 1. Fine. So now you can see that I have converted all the given voltage source into current source. Fine. Now tell me, what will be the next step? Yes, student, all resistances and sources are connected back to back. So what we will do, we will have a parallel connection, and we know that in parallel connection all the current sources can be added. So you can see that here we have a three current sources. This is a 5 ampere source, this is a 5 ampere source, and this is a 3 ampere source. So all these three sources can be added. Okay, so I am drawing the next network into the next slide. Okay, so step number 2, combining or combine all the current source. Combine all the current source, and now we will see what will the answer. Okay, so this is the B point, this is the A point, this is I equivalent. Okay, so we will see which current are there. 5 ampere, 5 ampere, and 3. So total is 5 ampere, 5 ampere, and 3 ampere. So total is 13 ampere. Fine. So this is the total current source because we have added. Now see how many resistances are there. There is one 2 ohm resistance, 2 ohm resistance. This is a 3 ohm resistance. There is a 2 ohm resistance and 1 ohm resistance. So total 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 resistances are there. So I will be making a 5 resistances here. First, this will be the second one, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. So this is 2, this is 2, this is 3. After that 3, there is 2 and this is 1. This is 2 and this is 1. Fine. So you can see now the network is simplified. Now we have only one source, but here we have how many resistances here? This one. Here we have 5 resistance. So we have to convert this 5 resistance into single resistance, and the final answer will look like this. So this is the A point here. I can make a circle or I can make a box. Both are the correct answer. This is R equivalent and this is current I equivalent. Okay, so whose value is we are already calculated 13 ampere. Now what is our aim? What is our aim is to calculate R equivalent. So how you get R equivalent? So it's a parallel formula. Okay, so by parallel circuit formula. Okay, because if it is a 2 resistance, I will be use that method. But if we have 5 resistance, so answer like 1 by R equivalent is reciprocal of all these resistance and added. So 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 1. Right? So 5 resistances and it will be added like this. Okay. How much is 1 by 2? 1 by 2 is 0. Hello. 1 by 2 means half. Half value is 0.5 here. This is 0.5 here. Then similarly, if you calculate 1 by 3, it will be 0.33. Okay. So it will be 0.33. This will be again 0.5 and 1 by 1 is 1. So what will be the final answer? Final answer is approximately this is 1.5, 1.5, 2.5 and 2.83. Okay. Now the mistake is that student find this will be last answer. No, it is 1 by R equivalent. We need R equivalent. So R equivalent is calculated as 1 upon 2.833. Okay. So R equivalent is come out to be, we have to find out 1 upon 2.833. So this is come out to be 0.353. 353 ohm. So in that way, we have find out the last answer. So this value is 0.353 ohms. Right. So you can see that I have converted this complicated network to a single network. You can see that they have given you this type of diagram where there is one voltage source. We have converted that voltage source into current source with the help of source transformation, and then we have find out that all the current sources combined because all are in parallel connection. So answer is 13, and after that we got this answer. Okay, so the final answer is come out to be by 0.353 is the value of resistance and value of 13. Okay, hello. So now can anybody tell me if I want to convert this network, the final answer, into a voltage source? So whatever they have asked. Okay, so this is the AB. So its conversion is very simple, current source into voltage source. So this is A point. Now this resistance will come in series and the voltage source will be like this. This will be B point. The value of resistance is 0.353 ohms and the current is upward. So that's why the voltage is come out to be 13 is the value of current I into R 0.53. So if I solve this, the answer is come out to be 4.58 volt. So you can write your answer in this way. This is your answer, or you can write your answer in this way also. Both the answer are correct. But see the question what they have asked. If they have asked in the current source, write your answer in this current source form. If they have asked your answer is in voltage source form, you will write it, your answer is in voltage source. Okay. So here I have discussed the two most basic and important numerical of the source transformation. Okay. Now I have finished with the both the question numerical based on source transformation. If anybody have any doubt, then please ask. I am waiting for your queries. Okay. From my side, my class is over. Now we will have a 5-minute discussion, and after that, I will